Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to the Kitchen and Jorn show. I'm Jorn.
I'm Kitchen. Sorry, I'm a little out of it today.
Still a lot of it today.
I'm a little out of it today.
And you're gonna find out why.
If you've clicked on this video,
you know the long and short of it, which is that Kristin is getting
butt surgery. I'm getting butt surgery in 3 days.
And we thought you might want to hear a little bit about why she's getting butt surgery, what that is, and how that's affected our channel for the past couple months.
We're gonna talk about my butt surgery. So we're gonna have some rules up top. One, I'm gonna try my super hyper best to like make sure this doesn't get age gated. So I'm gonna like really try to be careful with how I talk about this because like we need this video to not get demonetized. Kind of a rough 6 months for the Kitchen and Jorn channel, and like I think like we really just kind of need this video not to get demonetized. So that means that I'm probably gonna be like a little cagey about some things. If it means talking about it is gonna get us demonetized. Yeah. So it's not that I'm not comfortable talking about it, because at this point I've talked about it with everyone I know.
Because people are like, Kristin, hey, it's been weeks since I've seen you. What's going on? And the answer is, hi, I'm stuck inside my house, terrified of pooping, and in so much pain that I can't go anywhere.
Basically, yeah, that's the summary of it.
And like, even though we're filming right now, in order to film, Kristin essentially had to sit on a heating pad for like several hours before I came over just to get her pain to a manageable level. So yeah. It's not like she's not in pain right now.
No.
She is.
I'm in pain all the time. I'm in pain as we speak. I'm in pain, but the pain's not that bad. It's like maybe like a 2 out of 10. It's not that bad. Second thing is the surgery I'm having is LAS surgery. We'll talk about that later. If you have a horror story about LAS surgery, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, she has a very good doctor. She knows the risks, but she doesn't need to hear any outside voices.
I don't want to hear it, okay? I can't do it. Third thing, trigger warning for like a little bit of suicidal ideation talk here. Yeah. Trigger warning for that. Also trigger warning for like, I don't know, do you not like butts? Why'd you click on this?
Yeah, don't click on it.
Okay, let's get into this. I have 2 medical problems going on that are kind of fighting each other.
Yeah.
But the one we're gonna talk about in this video primarily is I have anal fissures. Oh boy, anal fissures.
Just like mom used to make.
The thing about anal fissures is that they are they're cuts in your butt.
Yeah.
They're butt cuts, if you will. And they happen for a variety of reasons. But usually they happen because there's not enough space to allow the poop to release itself from your butt. In my case, they are actually caused by the fact that my butthole is too tight. And the thing is that people are like, Kristin, I don't want to hear about anal fissures. I don't like hearing about poop. And it's just like, I'm actually not talking about poop. I'm talking about my poop's home. I'm talking about the home that my poop has to live in.
It's literally just...
This is a housing issue.
This is your butt. This is the sphincter. This is the... What? Your anal canal, perhaps?
Rectum.
Your anal canal. I took a gondola down the anal canals with my first wife.
For my honeymoon, it was beautiful. They're positively flooded. Basically what's happening is I have some cuts in my butt that happen repeatedly.
And they don't heal.
They're not healing, or they heal really superficially and they re-tear, and so like it's just kind of been a chronic issue I've been dealing with, if I'm being really honest, for like several years. So that's actually what the surgery is going to help me with.
Yeah.
Is the issue is, yes, it is painful for me to poop, but the main problem I have is that it is painful for hours afterwards.
Imagine if doing that was excruciatingly painful, not only during the actual act, but for hours afterwards.
Hours afterwards. It is terrible. And it's because I'm getting muscle spasms.
It incapacitates you with pain. Yes. Severe pain.
Yeah. What ended up happening is every time I would travel and I would get like even the tiniest bit constipated, it would be like a month-long emergency. But also like I'm super careful about the amount of fiber I eat. I know it seems like I eat a lot of crap. I actually am super obsessive about the amount of fiber I eat.
Yeah.
So I guess it's kind of like it got really bad last fall. This last instance I had in September, it was kind of bad, not that good. And then I went to New York and I got like a little constipated. I don't know what happened this particular time.
It her butthole apart.
It was kind of bad, and then it got like a week after I got back, it got really bad. It got like, because actually remember that first week I got back, my main problem was that I had strep throat.
Yeah. Which
is another situation we're gonna talk about in a different video. I'm probably having 2 surgeries this year. And then like kind of what happened was it got to the point where I was just in the tub for like hours a day.
Yeah. Just like trying to relax the muscles.
Yes. I would wake up, sit in the tub for an hour, poop, sit in the tub for an hour.
She would poop in the toilet, not in the tub.
No, yeah. So anyway, one thing I guess I've noticed if I zoom out is that like this had been getting kind of worse every single time. And whenever I tell people about anal fissures, they're just like, have you tried? And I'm like, yes. And they're like, have you tried? And I'm like, yes.
Kristin has tried everything short of surgery.
I have tried everything. The only thing I haven't tried, which I'm not trying, sorry, I'm just not doing it, is anal dilators. I'm not explaining what they are.
You can use your imagination.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. But anyway, it was getting really bad. And when I was reading on r/anal fissures, I was like, oh, there are lots of people who live this way, where their whole lives are just controlled by the fact that like they can't go anywhere.
Because if they have a BM, they're going to be in hours and hours of excruciating pain.
Yes. Something that I noticed when I went to that Reddit forum is the number of people in anal fissures, in r/anal fissures.
In the anal fissures community.
Shut the f*** up.
What? It's a real thing.
And is that how many of them
were experiencing suicidal ideation?
Yes, so many people. Having gone through this latest episode for about a month, I understand why. Because it is true, you are every single day, regardless of what you do,
or what you eat,
you have to re-injure yourself. Every day, you just feel terrible for like 5 hours. And then like that's what you have to look forward to that day. And then you wake up and you do it again, and you do it again, and you do it again, and you do it again. There's no end in sight. There was a week there where I was just like...
And it was scary because I would call you and talk to you and like...
and I would just be
you were in so much pain, you were so distressed, and you were also just like saying things that were scaring me a little bit. Because you were like, I just don't know, I don't see a way out of this. I don't know how I'm supposed to keep doing this.
Yeah.
And I would be like, because what can you say to somebody that's in so much pain because of a natural body situation?
Yeah.
Like this is something that should be, like it should be, water off a fish backs going to the bathroom.
Honestly, it was
a dark time.
It was dark, and it was recent. Like I'm still coming out of it. So I went to my GI doctor, and I was just like, it's not getting better. And he was just like, he basically looked in there and was just like, I have a friend who's a colorectal surgeon. Can you see someone like right now? And I was like, yeah, I will go. I will walk wherever you want me to walk to.
Yeah.
And so he literally called the colorectal surgeon. I walked into a different tower.
Yeah.
And saw someone like that night. And they did a best way I can describe this table. The way the table works is like you put your knees down and then like you kind of lie down like this, but then they tilt the table so you're sort of like...
So your butt's in the air.
Well, yes, your butt's in the air, but you're sort of like hanging over the side. So you're sort of like a towel being hung out to dry. Yeah, it was funny. They actually brought in someone to look at my butt like for a teaching situation. It was horrible. I was just like, guys, I don't need to be like a teaching. I don't need to be a teaching moment.
Not a teachable moment.
It's not a teachable moment, but I understand. We have to teach people how to, that's...
medicine. Doctors, they gotta learn whatever.
Medicine, but also it was notable because I had like one on top, one on bottom, so my butthole was literally split in two.
Baby.
Yeah, I know. So then I went to the surgeon. He was just like, you've got 2 fissures in there. It's clearly very tight. What you're describing is obviously spasms. You could wait to do surgery, but we're gonna reach the same conclusion, and you're just gonna be miserable in the meantime.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I mean, I know. I could have tried Botox, but Botox doesn't really...
Like Botox in the ass.
In the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not saying like they were like, let's clean up your face, girl. the butt surgeon was like, you know what?
Like,
I think your forehead's looking a little droopy. That's not what happened. It's Botox specifically for the butt.
Yeah, but he's like, I don't think Botox is gonna work because I think this muscle is just too tight. And also, I metabolize Botox really fast. I know this because I have Botox in my face. Surprise! You didn't think she was this hot naturally.
I did. The doctor already told her, he was like, you're gonna end up needing surgery. Like, it's a severe enough case where it's like he was okay with scheduling the surgery as soon as possible, which is what happened. She's getting the surgery in 3 days. She saw this guy earlier this week.
Yeah, basically.
So this surgery, and we're gonna read about it too.
Yes, it's lateral, internal, sphincterectomy. Basically, they cut like a little bit of muscle to make it easier for your butt to like pass poop.
Yeah. And when they snip a little bit of it, do you get to keep the excess?
No, because it's like a rubber band.
And that's something I actually want to talk about right now.
Is that we're not keeping the excess
I think it's
butt
really
for you?
messed up that the
you.
doctors get to keep Kristin's extra butt tissue and they don't even ask her if she wants it for medical science purposes.
What, you want to play with it at home?
I don't want to play with it at home. I'm just saying, like, they should give you the option to keep it.
The reason why I'm talking about this so candidly is so you can be like, oh, I identify something about myself. It's actually like really hard for me to fart. I have to like work for it.
Yeah, because like for me, it's just like, hot dog down a hallway. I'm farting all the time, baby. Show the doctor a picture of my butthole and say, this is the one I want, doc.
Okay, well, why don't you send one to me and I'll just Anyway, I know. Well,
it's hard because Kristin is like the preeminent which is when you drink through a tampon, you insert a and ever since she's been having these anal fissures, she hasn't been able to enjoy the way she used to. That's the #1 reason why she's getting the surgery.
It's actually #1 and #2 reason. #3 reason is because I just want it to be easier for me to get attention after surgery.
Here's the thing, when Kristin is like, oh man, can somebody like, help me out? I'm like, no. But if she's like, oh man, my so loose. Can somebody help me out? I'm like, yeah, you know what? Suddenly I think that's appealing to me. I don't want to help a woman with a but I only help ladies with loose, open you know?
In the anal fissures community, there's like a big like discussion over whether or not surgery is like the thing to do. There are huge risks for surgery. And like, the thing is like, it's a surgery that has like a really high success rate. Yeah. But like,
it's like a 90% success rate or something.
Yes, but there's a 10% of people for whom it's not so great. And so the problem is like right now it's like,
you can't live the way you're currently living.
I can't continue to live this way. I can't, because I can't really work.
At this
point, it's like, I've been dealing with this for years. I don't think mentally I have another month in me to f around with pelvic floor therapy.
No. I think like, and as someone who's observed you, and I talked about this with Bree too, it's like, we were worried about you. You kept talking about how miserable and unhappy you were and how you didn't feel like you could keep doing this, and that all raised alarm bells in our head because that is suicidal ideation.
Yeah,
and
it's bad.
It was scary.
It was really bad.
And it's just like, it's hard to imagine like being in that much pain every day.
The possible risks to the surgery is you can have fecal incontinence when you fart. Honestly, I've reached a point where I'm in so much pain every day where like,
bring it on.
That's a problem I can solve. Like,
and that's not even a guarantee that's
not even a guarantee, but like if my choices are the way that my existence now and that, it's a pretty easy choice for me. It's an unbelievable amount of pain, and there's just very little you can do about it.
Like when it's
it's
happening, like you just sort of have to sit and hope that it'll last maybe less hours than it did last time, but it's gonna last hours.
I've just kind of gotten used to being at like a 5 out of 10.
In terms of pain.
Because like, here's the thing. In the first half an hour, it's a 9 out of 10. Yeah. I can't imagine worse pain than that. And so when I'm at a 5 out of 10, it's like, well, this could be, like right now I'm uncomfortable. I'm like at a 2, but it's like, whatever. I'm so used to it. Like, it doesn't even matter. It just, I can't, it's exhausting. So.
Your butthole really, really doesn't want to let anyone leave the party.
No. And you know who wants to leave the party? Me. I want to leave the party! Listen, in 3 days I might ruin my life, possibly, but it can't be any more ruined than it is currently.
Yeah.
Like I'm not performing right now. I've had to cancel a bunch of stand-up shows, which like, I hate doing that because I'm super early in my career, stand-up wise. And like telling people you can't perform when you're this early makes you seem flaky. And it's like, I'm not flaky, it's just that I can't.
So that's why she's getting the butt surgery.
That's why I'm getting butt surgery.
In terms of what that means for us, for this channel, we have been shooting a lot of videos to sort of prepare for this. But that also means, you know, you might be seeing some videos where Kristin isn't as much a part of them, where it's just me. I might film some things here while she's recovering. So you'll hear her off camera. We're gonna see. I think we made this video, to like give you the heads up what's going on so you can sort of understand why we've had trouble posting the past couple weeks, but also so that you can sort of, you know, be clued into what's going on. Just be patient with us, y'all. Like, we are, you know, just looking forward to, we're just looking forward to getting Kristin healthy and having her in a better place. And so we will still be releasing these few weeks, but just, you know, be patient if things are wonky or a little silly for a little bit.
Yeah, we're trying our best. I mean, the recovery so the thing is, the surgery is so fast. It's like really fast, but the recovery is like 1 to 2 weeks. But like, and I don't really know what that means.
It said that like 1 to 2 weeks, and they said most people resume like normal activities after like as early as like 2 to 3 days after, but it can be longer.
Yeah.
So I think it's really just gonna depend. And like, I think just knowing like you take a little bit longer to heal from things. So I feel like
I'm not that lucky.
I feel like you'll probably be like out of commission, like full out of commission for at least 3 or 4 full days. You might start feeling better and able to like do little tasks around day 5.
Yeah.
But what that means is just, you know, you guys might be seeing a little bit more of this face.
Yeah, or more Bree, actually.
Yeah.
Because Bree has graciously volunteered to be in videos while I'm not in videos. But I think it should be fine. If for some reason this is happening to you, yeah, there's like a bunch of things you could do. For most people, anal fissures kind of heal on their own.
But if you're having recurrent anal fissures, it might be time to see like a
gastroenterologist.
Yeah, who can give you more specific advice.
Yep, we're 3 referrals deep now.
Yeah.
Because PCP to gastroenterologist to colorectal surgeon.
Yeah. I will say, colorectal, fun word.
Colorectal. You know what I'm actually really excited about?
What?
I'm really excited to eat.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of food you haven't been able to eat because it irritates the butt way worse.
Yeah, I can't have like acids. Man, you know what I really am excited
Oh my god, I was like...
I haven't had a drink in like a month and a half.
Oh.
And I really want to go have like a beer and eat some
spicy ramen.
after I'm better, I need to not complain about my career progress ever again, because it truly doesn't matter. I can live like a person who no one ever cares about ever again, but I can't live like a person who has to be in the tub 5 hours a day.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's the butt surgery story.
So,
ladies and butts.
Ladies and butts, wish Kristin good luck. Please tune in to our videos. We post every Friday at 12 p.m. PST. What do you have to say?
By the time you see this video, I will have been recovering for probably 2 weeks.
Yeah, so if you're interested to see how she's doing, check Kristin's Instagram at It's Kristin Cherico and follow along with her updates. She's a prolific poster. And soon after the surgery, you will be a prolific if we're lucky.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you guys soon.
We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Kisses.